Hello, Leo risings. I'm giving you your new moon in Libra report, and maybe over the next couple of weeks, give you some stuff about that. The new moon in Libra is in your third house of communication. Siblings is another third house topic. But yeah, definitely how you trust yourself. It's also your local community. So it could have to do with the relationships in your local community and how you communicate in relationships. Jupiter in Aries has been in your ninth house, which is adventure, travel, philosophy, higher education. There's been a lot of energy there. Maybe philosophical musings. What do I believe? I want to get out. I want to explore. The new moon in Libra is like, don't forget, about close to you, what's going on in your community and your local sphere. Now, the new moon is ruled by Venus in Virgo with Mercury retrograde in Virgo in your second house of finances and self-worth. Okay, so this is about communicating very honestly your self-worth to people. And it may, that may challenge you, especially if it has to do with work for you. I don't know if it does, but Pluto is in your sixth house of daily life, work, and health. So this also may have a lot to do with being very honest about how you see yourself and some self-worth issues coming up for sure. So, man, you are worthy, Leo risings. You are extremely worthy, and don't forget that. Um, and this is also maybe, get rid of things that are taking money, include and relationships that may be sinking your assets. This is definitely a self-worth time for you. Things may be going well with career. And I hope they are, but this is also like, don't allow yourself to be walked over. And you're going to communicate that honestly. And you may have to draw a line with the Mercury retrograde trine Pluto. Okay. Heavy energy about drawing a line, especially whereas work and finances are concerned. But then when we also look at the new moon in Libra, this is relationships as well. You're also learning something about relationship right now and communicating very honestly with people around you. Now, Mars is in Gemini and it's ruling Jupiter in your ninth house. It's in your 11th house of large groups of people. Um, so, there could be a little trouble coming from your networking. There also could be a little frustration with getting your goals accomplished. The answer is research, especially with Mars going to go retrograde there, and Mercury still trining Pluto for a while. You're researching for the next little bit. The intention here is to be very clear and very honest, period, with people, especially when it comes to being challenged on your self-worth or people asking you for money you're not willing to give, or people challenging your values, or maybe things that you realize are bad habits that are taking money away from you. So this is money and relationship based for you, and then a little bit work and goals. The October 2nd, first quarter square of the moon happens in your sixth house, which is health, daily life routine, and coworkers and work. So this also could challenge you. You may have to draw a boundary or something at work in your daily life with a relationship. Like for instance, a coworker is overstepping your boundaries, and on October 2nd, you're like, hey, I'm going to have to exercise my need to be honest about who I am. Okay. Yeah, so I think that takes care of everything. October 9th is the full moon in Aries in your ninth house of truth. And so you'll be healing something and maybe proud of yourself after this next new moon phase. Proud of how you've been able to communicate. But we'll go over that in a couple of weeks. I'll see you back October 9th. Thank you for tuning in, Leo Risings. I'll see you then.